everyone, good morning. Well, it's morning for me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Audrey. If you are new here, I am in the middle of putting my makeup on, as you can probably tell. It is morning time. It's Monday morning, and so I thought, what better time than to start on a Monday to go yarn shopping, and I'm so excited. So this is gonna be probably a short video, but I'm going to go yarn shopping and I'm gonna take you along with me, and I cannot wait. So the plan today is to go to Michael's and Joann's. First we need to run to Walmart because I did get some yarn from Walmart to make a project. But that project did not turn out. I did not like the yarn. I had bought two, so I had one skein already and I bought two to have enough for the whole project. So I'm gonna return the two that I purchased. So I purchased them from Walmart and I don't like this yarn. So basically, in my last video, my market day vlog, I was crocheting a dress for Ava and I was making a whole video of it. And unfortunately, I'm going to scrap that video idea, so you're not going to be able to see. There's nothing really to see. I'll show you the dress that I was talking about. So I was going to make her like several dresses, and it's just not, I don't know what it is, but I was sitting down yesterday. I probably, like her entire nap, I was trying to crochet a dress, and I was like, I'm just not feeling this right now. So I am not going to be working on that video, but I will show you the dress that I was working on, and it is something that I do want to do again eventually later. The dress is a granny square dress, and I made it with cotton, but I used Lily Sugar and cream cotton, which is a lot thicker than what the pattern recommended, and it came out really heavy. So way too heavy for a dress, way too big. I was just trying to kind of use what I had, and it wasn't quite working. So I am going to kind of scrap that idea. But like I said, I will show you that dress, and eventually I want to make it again, but with the right yarn and right hook size and everything like that, because it is so cute, and I want to make it so it can fit Ava for this year because it was like way too big. So Ava is still sleeping. I was able to get up. I did some knitting this morning. I had started this sweater a month ago, and I literally have half of a sleeve to do. That's it, and I'm done. So the other day I picked it out of the closet and I was like, okay, I just need to finish this and get this done because there's not much left to do. So I worked on a little bit of that this morning, which was really lovely. I then did a workout, which was nice, hard, but it felt good after to complete it. So I'm gonna put my makeup on, finish up my makeup, finish getting ready for the day, and then I will show you the dress that I'm talking about, and then we're going to go yarn shopping. So yeah, so I need to return the yarn to Walmart. I paid cash for it, so I'm getting that cash back, and I'm gonna spend that on more yarn. So we're gonna go to Michael's because I have a $10 voucher to Michael's, and I checked and they have a 20% off coupon. So I have another project that I'm going to work on, not related to market. So okay, I guess this is like a get ready with me chatty part of this vlog, so welcome. I am going to do that market again. So I'd messaged the person and had said, if any spots open up, let me know. She's like, actually, I have 2 dates available if you want them. And I was like, yes. And then I was like, wait, are there any other crochet artists? Just because it is a small room, and if you have 2 of the same, it is more of a competition, and like, I don't know. So she's like, one of the dates, there was another crochet artist who is selling plushies, and so because that person had already signed up, and if I'm there as well, like, I will take business from them, they'll take business from me. I don't know, I just don't think that that's fair, and I want to give them the best shot and give myself the best shot. So anyway, so I was like, I'll just do the other date. So it is at the end of July, so I'm gonna do that indoor market again. So I think that will be fun. Again, low expectations, but I think that will be fun to do. So yeah, I went ahead and signed up for that. So now I know kind of what to make. So like lots of baby turtles, baby sharks, small items, more octos because most of them sold. So that is the kind of yarn that I'm getting from Joann's because they're still having their doorbuster, which I feel like they always are having that. So their burnout blanket is $9, and Joann's always has more of a selection than Michael's. So yeah, so Michael's, I'm going to buy acrylic yarn for a fun special project that's going to apparently take 50 hours. So that's going to be fun. I am going to do a video about it, hopefully, fingers crossed, that it turns out. It is going to be a blanket because why not start another blanket, because it's not like I have so many that I haven't finished. So anyways, I'm going to throw on some mascara. I'm always taking it and hiding it from Ava because we've had way too many makeup accidents. She has access to my makeup, not like on purpose, but like she can get into my drawer of makeup and get it all out, and she does. So I try to like keep my mascara out of reach because it's messy, but thankfully I've been able to clean it up. Anyways, I'm gonna go put some mascara on and then call it there for makeup. It's a Monday. We're just staying home apart from going yarn shopping. My husband also said that we have a free drink on the account, so I need to go get a free drink from a coffee shop, so I'm excited. Okay, that's enough chatting. Welcome to this video. Let's go yarn shopping. Okay, so let me show you the dress that I was talking about just real quick. Okay, so this is a sunflower granny stripe dress. Okay, the more I look at it, I'm like, this is so cute, and I wish that I want to make this again. It's so cute though, right? Like, I need to get the right yarn for this. So the pink and the brown are the correct yarn. It's the Lion Brains 24/7 cotton because it is a thinner, smoother, silkier, lightweight cotton. And then the green is the Lily Sugar and Cream, and the yellow, and it's thick and coarse and heavy. Like, it's so heavy. And I made it way too big because I also sized up a hook size and I went up a yarn size, so of course it's going to be bigger. My brain, but I was just trying to use what I had, and so yeah, it should be about that size, but it's like that size. But yeah, honestly, all that I needed to do is add the straps to it, and I was like, I need to be done with this because it's just too big, too heavy, and I don't want to spend any more time. So maybe today I'll look for some yarn, see if it's on sale at Joann's, and get the correct yarn for this because it is very, very quick. I did this in like a day and a half. It's so quick because it's all just granny square and it's so cute. Okay, I need to crochet her the right dress. Okay, the more I look at it, I'm like, okay. I'm gonna get some yarn and make her a dress. I'm gonna probably do more like a pink theme, maybe a few different shades of pink. I'll see what Joann's has today when we go, but that's the dress. So that video idea, I know I mentioned it in the last one, it's scrapped. I'm not gonna do it, but I decided to go ahead and show you. But now that I've shown you, I want to make it again and make her correct size with the correct yarn and the correct hook, because that'd be such a cute dress. It doesn't take long. Maybe I'll get, okay. But then there's also this other fun project that I want to get started on. I bought the pattern today. It was $10. So definitely a higher priced pattern, but I want to support the crochet artist who made it. There's just so many things I want to work on, and then I have a market in 3.5 weeks, but honestly that's plenty of time. So maybe this week I'll work on her dress and the secret fun project, but either way, that's neither here nor there. Today we're going yarn shopping and I'm so excited. But then I thought I'd also go ahead and just very quickly show you, because I was mentioning it, the sweater that I started knitting or working on knitting this morning. Yeah, I showed this a long time ago. I am making a size 3, I think, so it's gonna be like huge and cozy and comfy and warm. So yeah, as you can see, I just have like maybe 10 or so more rounds of the sleeve, and then you need to do the ribbing, and that's it. So it's not gonna take very long. So I'm just kind of slowly chipping away at this, just doing a few rounds here and there. Yeah, lots of fun things to work on, so make sure you are subscribed if you're not, because I will be making videos when I can, as much as I can, and I just kind of post them when I have them made, so you never know when they're gonna pop up. But that is that. So yeah, we're gonna eventually go yarn shopping today, and I'm so excited. I know I keep saying that, but it's the best. We all love going yarn shopping, and especially having, you know, specific things to look for and to buy. I need yarn for some markets. I'm gonna get some yarn for her dress. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so we're off on our fun yarn adventure. So we just finished up at Walmart. I did my return for that yarn. And so now we are headed first coffee. I'm gonna go get a free coffee on our account over at Black Rock, one of our favorite places for coffee. And then it's gonna be to Michael's, because Michael's is right beside the coffee shop, and then to Joann's, because Joann's is a little bit further out. But yeah, it's just about 9 o'clock, so perfect timing. So first let's go get coffee, and then let's go to Michael's. Okay, so the coffee has been procured. I ended up going with an iced chai, so here it is. So good, and obviously it was free, so that's a bonus. I love chai. I love chai. Their chai is really good. It's very sweet. I definitely like a spicier sort of chai. But anyways, we are at Michael's now. There it is. So we are going to go in and go shopping, and I'm so excited. All right, let's look for some yarn. Okay, so we just made it out to Joann's. At Michael's, I ended up just getting one thing just because I know that Joann's is going to have better deals, better selections. They always have a lot more. My local Michael's is very limited with the yarn that they have. So I'm excited to go in. I need to get yarn for this special project and for some market makes. So I'm excited, which I keep saying that I'm excited, but let's go into Joann's and let's see what they have. Okay, we are through with Joann's. I did some damage, but honestly, I had a 50% off coupon. She let me do a $15 off $75, and all of the yarn was 25% off. So honestly, I was way under my budget from what I was wanting to spend. And also, here's the thing too. I was going to get all this yarn to make this blanket, and I'll talk more about it when we get home. I know the air is blasting, so it's probably hard for you to hear me. So I'll talk about that more when we get home, but I decided against making this blanket at this. Okay, my phone cut me off. I didn't have enough storage space, so I had to delete some things on my phone. So I don't exactly remember what I was saying, but I think I was talking about the blanket. So yeah, I was going to make this blanket, and I did pay $10 for the pattern, and I do really want to make it. So I'll just tell you, it's the sunflower throw blanket where you roll it up and it looks like a bouquet of sunflowers, and then you unfold it and it's this giant blanket. And I really want to make it, but it is like a 50-hour project, and right now that thought just kind of overwhelms me. Like, I need like smaller projects. So at this time of my life, like this week at least, I don't know when I would be able to start it and really work on it. So I decided to not get the yarn for that right now. That would still be a really fun blanket to make, and I do still really want to make it. It'll just be at some point eventually down the road. I don't know when, but they did have the yarn here, the colors that I was wanting, so eventually I'll come back and get it. But I did get the yarn to make another sunflower dress for Ava because that is a very quick project, so I think I will be working on that this week. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. So after getting her dress out this morning, looking at it, I was like, oh, I really want to make her one that she can wear this summer, and I think it'd be really cute. So I'm going to work on that this week. It doesn't take long, like it's a very quick project, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, I did some damage, but I'm gonna go home, get this one a proper snack and in bed for a nap, and then we'll go over everything that I bought today. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm back home now, and I'm sitting down ready to kind of show you everything that I bought from Michael's and Joann's and close out this video. So this video was definitely a little bit kind of all over the place. I felt very scattered, and I feel like maybe that was portrayed in this video. I hope not. I hope I can edit this in a way that is enjoyable, and I know my mind goes like back and forth where I can't make up my mind about things to make or what to buy, or I'll get ideas and then I change my mind a lot because there's just a lot of things I want to make. And so I know, I was gonna make a video about me crocheting dresses for Ava, and then I kind of scrapped that, and then I was gonna make this blanket and then I scrapped that, and I'm back to making dresses for Ava. So I know that it's definitely all over the place. So I hope that you still find it enjoyable and entertaining and just a glimpse into my daily life where I change my mind a million times a day. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into everything that was purchased today. So my budget that I set for myself going in was $100 max, and that $100 was going to pay for yarn for my next market, yarn for the blanket, yarn for dresses for Ava or whatever, or anything that I was thinking of. So I ended up spending $84, and that included a $15 toy for Ava. So the toy is a bubble lawnmower, and she absolutely loves it, but it is definitely an outdoor because the bubbles are going to make our indoor floor very slippery. So she loves pushing the lawnmower without the bubbles, and then we'll go outside to have the real bubbles. But that's going to have to be early morning because it's hot outside. We can't go outside in the day because it's just way too hot. So morning times are when we can go outside. Okay, so from Michael's, I ended up getting just one skein, and I showed it to you, but it's this Bernat blanket. I ended up going for this pinky color. And so I was thinking this could be for turtles, or if I wanted to make an octopus or a cat or a hippo or something like that, or even some sort of lovey. So I did go ahead and get a pink one. So this cost me 40 cents because I had a coupon and a $10 voucher. And then Joann's, I did a little bit of damage. Like I said, they were having a 25% off sale. Yeah, they were having a 25% off sale. I realized I've been looking at the wrong, I kept thinking the camera was this way, but I think it's this way. So I think I was looking at the wrong side. I'm filming this on my phone just because it was easier to just, pick up and film a quick video. So Joann's was having a 25% off. I was able to use a $15 off my order in addition to a 50% off item. So I was able to get 50% off of her lawnmower, which ended up being, I think, $7 or $8. And so, yeah, I still did quite a bit of damage. We were there for a long time because I was just going back and forth about everything that I was wanting to make. And, I kept going back and forth about the blanket. And now that I'm home, I'm like, I think I should have gotten that yarn. I feel like maybe I should have, because that would have been a fun project to make. But here we are. I didn't. So I need to just, yeah. No, I wish I'd gotten it. But it's okay. I'm going to make Ava's dress first, and then maybe I'll make that blanket. Oh, I wish I'd gotten it. Honestly, that's okay. I can go back. Maybe I'll start it next week or something, or next month. Maybe, because I do have a market in a few weeks. In 3 weeks, and so maybe after that market I'll get that yarn to make. That's what I'll do. After the next market I'll get that yarn and make that blanket. See, you can see like my mind, I just like I never know. Okay, so yes, so from Joann's I got this one, which Ava did kind of dig into, as you can probably tell, but this is a sparkly kind of creamy white. It's got a more yellow tint to it. Then I got this blue one. I was debating on this one, but I was like, turtles would be really cute, an octopus, even a whale or something would be fun in this color. And I realized I did not get a solid blue, and I had a list of yarn that I needed to get, and I left that list at home. I needed to get a solid blue to make more sharks, but I think I have enough to make a few, and I think that will be plenty for this next market. So I think I should be good there. Okay, then I got this green color as well, also from Bernat. Bernat is my favorite for yarn. I just love that yarn. So yeah, I got this multicolored green. I got a purple. Again, I got the sparkle one as well, but again for an octopus or a turtle. Then I was leaving and I saw this one. This is Bernat or Big Twist Plush. I think I have worked with this yarn before, but it's this beautiful like hot pink color. This is like my favorite color of pink. One of them. I have two favorite colors of pink, but I love this color so much. So I did get that one as well. So I was like, okay, I'll get that one. Then I got this bright green. Again, I was thinking for turtles or an octopus or something, just because those are what sold the most, like my small turtles. So I wanted to make more of those. Then the last burlap blanket is this gray. I do want to make another lamb lovey from the Mama Made minis, just because that one did sell, and so I want to make another one. It's really quick, it's really fun, and I got this gray, and I was thinking this gray to go with this kind of creamy sparkly one. I think that would be a pretty lamb as well. Okay, so that's it for my burlap blanket. And then I ended up getting some of the 24/7 cotton from Lion Brand to make this dress for Ava. So I ended up getting 4 colors, which you need 4 colors. So these are the 4 colors that I picked. I think you can probably see, but I got this kind of creamy color. I got a brown, which I do have some more brown, but I don't think I have enough brown. Then I got pink. This is going to be the main color, so I got 2 skeins of the pink. And then I got this pretty kind of taupey pink color as well. So that's going to be her dress, and that's actually something that I'm going to start working on today while she's taking her nap. I'm going to get that started and follow the pattern exactly so that the dress does turn out correctly. But that is it for my yarn haul / yarn shopping video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully, like I said, I can edit it in a way that it's interesting and fun for you to watch. So if you made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, that's going to be it for today's video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.